Before starting video, dear viewers, go through site link in description and write your comment and put your contact email on this Shiba Inu coin article and win over 1,000 to 100k Shib coins in lucky draw in the end of this month. So don't waste your time, hurry up and put email before it's too late. And share that to others. The Shiba Inu market hasn't been doing very well, which is probably not what you want to hear right now. We still got some more bad news lately, which is making a lot of people worry. There's no getting around it. Let's start talking about what's happening. Disclaimer first of all, there are a lot of Shiba Inu wallets that are in the red right now. Shiba Inu is one of the most popular coins in the world, but its recent price drop has hurt the wallets of people who own it a lot. Worse than the fact that many addresses are in the red is that the majority of them, about 80%, or about 1 million, are in the red. Shiba Inu addresses are making a loss right now. Only about 17% are making money, and about 3% are just making enough to stay even. There's no doubt about it. This makes me feel very down. People go into the market with the hope of making money and maybe even getting rich. So it's very sad to see the stock market go red. And if this keeps happening, it wouldn't be surprising at all if people left the market in droves to try to save what they could of their investments. After all, this has happened to us before. Shiba Inu has had a rough couple of weeks, so this is what is happening now. Shiba has lost more than 17% of its value in the last 30 days, and it has lost about 3% of its value in the last week. Also, it hasn't been able to get rid of the zero it picked up a few days ago. At this point, no one knows when that will happen. But if it makes you feel better, this problem is not unique to Shib. That is, Shiba is not the only cryptocurrency whose price has been falling or staying flat. The overall crypto market is selling in the red, and the total market capitalization has dropped by a lot. Even Dogecoin's biggest foe, Shiba Inu, has been having a hard time. Both tokens reached their all-time high in 2021, and they haven't been able to get back there since. So, many people have said that the reason Shiba's price has been going down is because there is less buzz about it. Some experts have said that this drop is likely to keep happening because people no longer care about tokens like Shib. And based on what's going on, it's hard not to tend to believe them. But keep in mind that these are just guesses, and there's no way to know for sure which way the market will move. If you thought this was really helpful, please leave a review and tell your friends about this video. It really helps with YouTube's algorithm, which makes it easier for me to keep making better movies. The Shiba Inu community, meanwhile, keeps hoping that the projects the development team is working on will be enough to get the game out of the slump it's in right now. Shibarium is the biggest project that the community is trying to believe in, but it is hard to think that any project would be enough to pull Shiba Inu out of a slump. With how the market looks in general. As if things couldn't get any worse, burn rates have dropped a lot in the last few days, and no one can really blame them. People might not be burning their tokens because the market isn't showing any signs of getting better. Burns could be the only thing that gets the Shib market back on track, but it doesn't look like many people are willing to take the risk. Now, this doesn't mean that there haven't been any burns. In the last 24 hours, about 30 million Shib tokens were sent to the burn wallet, according to the most current data. So burns have been happening. But Shib burns usually happen in the billions, so it's pretty clear that there has been a big drop, and millions of burns aren't even close to being enough to get the price of Shib back up. The Shiba Inu community is in a tough spot right now because the price of Shib might need a lot more burns than are happening now for the price to go back up. However, the community seems to be waiting for some kind of sign that their investments will be okay before they do a lot more burns. At this point, it looks like the development team might need to do something to shake things up. This brings up something else that needs to be talked about. With all the bad news going around and the Shiba Inu community basically afraid to commit to Shib burns, people have been asking where Toshi, the lead developer for Shibarium, is. People have been asking if he has given up on the Shiba Inu project because he hasn't given any updates on any of the platforms. If he hasn't, which is likely the case, why have there been so many losses? Shouldn't he do something to stop these losses and keep innocent Shiba Inu owners from losing their money? So, Let us know what you think in the area below. Do you think Satoshi and the rest of the team working on Shiba Inu should do something to make it more profitable? I want to know your opinion. So, let's get back to the video. Satoshi probably doesn't have much choice but to keep working on the different Shiba Inu projects. At the moment, the whole crypto market is bearish, which means that most of the stocks on the market are losing value. So, as I said before, it's not just a problem with Shib. You could even say that the problem is bigger than just the cryptocurrency market. Traditional financial markets as a whole can feel the bearishness. In the end, the whole economy is going down. But the good news is that being bearish can change into being positive. Bullishness happens when prices keep going up on the market for a long time. And do you know what causes this change most of the time? Well, there is the fact that new and better ideas are being made. But in the end, it comes down to what the investors want. If buyers actually put money into the new projects, there is a good chance that a bear market will turn into a bull market. This brings me to the last thing I'd like to say in this movie. We've talked about a lot of bad things in this video, so I think the best way to end it is on a good note. So, while Shib's price hasn't been doing that well, the test Shibarium.net has been doing well. Since March, when the site first went live, PuppyNet has completed millions of transactions and added millions of wallets. In fact, it seems like the success of the testnet made whales want to get more Shib tokens for themselves. According to FX Street, the growth of the chain supported a bullish theory among whales. On Wednesday, 40 billion Shib tokens were bought by investors with large wallets, setting a new record in a 60-minute period. The crypto intelligence watcher Etherscan found a number of large transactions. Nearly 6.4 billion Shiba Inu tokens were moved in only 6 transactions. So, this testnet worked well, and we hope that Shibarium will make things better. The Shiba Inu community has been waiting with great excitement for the real Shibarium to open. Even though it seems like we finally know when it will be released, and this news seems to have come from the mysterious Satoshi. But before we get to that, this station gives away 100,000 Shib every day to anyone who wants to take part. All you need to do is subscribe to the channel, like this video, and leave a message below. #Shiba Inu. Good luck. Lucy wrote something to this effect on Twitter recently. Yesterday, Shibarium predicted that the mainnet would start in August, while I think it will happen in the third quarter, and Satoshi Kusama said it would happen in July. Shiba team is sure that the start will go well, and they have several teams working on it, including one that works on integration. Our prediction is for 2023, and we are not pumping anything. Instead, we are focused on growth that will last. Before the start, testing and security checks are very important, so stop saying you don't know when they will be done. You do 2023's Q2 or Q3. You might be thinking that we've heard something similar before Shibarium